Welcome along everyone to another Saturday session. I hope you're all well, and we're back with Timeguessr. It's been a while since we've done some Timeguessr stuff. I'm here with my cup of tea. It's a blimmin' freezing cold day. It's been pretty cold down here on the south coast of England for a while now. You know, 2 degrees sort of stuff, which we're not used to. We've got my hot cup of tea. We're all cozy in the office, and we're going to have a go at Timeguessr. So have a go yourself. I'll post the links in the description for the games I'm playing. So if you want to have a go first and see how you do, and then come back and watch, see how I do, then you're more than welcome. So here we go. Let's copy that. And we are away. Now, from what I remember, my top score is something in the region of 46 to 47,000. And we've not had a great start here, have we? So location-wise, that's clearly somewhere in America. Is it Washington? I think it might be. Is that Pennsylvania Avenue? Yeah, I think it's Washington. Now, date. Date. Is there any clues on the date here? I mean, it looks early 20th century, doesn't it? It really does. I think I'm going to have to go. See, there's still. Okay. Let's go in on the. Oh, I've just realised that. Bear with me. Just realised you can't see a huge amount of things here. Let me sort this out quickly. There we go. Right, so, yeah, I'm thinking it's Washington. Mainly because of that. I think that's the Capitol building. So let's zoom in on Washington and see what we can see. I'm not familiar with Washington. I've obviously not been there yet. There's the Capitol. Yeah, it is that, isn't it? So is it this street here that we're looking at? Is it this street here? I'm going to have a stab at that there. And I'm going to go with 1921, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. My word. Okay, so they're much further away from the Capitol building. Much further away. And I was 8 years out, it was 1913, but a good total of 7450. The year let me down there quite a bit. I was thinking these cars obviously were out, I thought mid sort of teens, 1915 sort of thing. But it was obviously earlier than that, but that's fine. Good start. Another old one here. Now, this is in black and white, which is disappointing. Now, is that... See, that could be the Danish flag, or it could be the Swedish flag. Couldn't it? The fact that it says Johannesson on there tells me it could be Sweden. Any clues here? No. And how are they dressed? Again, it's an old one again, isn't it? A really old one. Okay. We're going to go somewhere in Stockholm, I think. I mean, as to where in Stockholm, I've got no idea. We'll pop it there. The year... Again, I don't know on the year. I really don't know. Black and white ones are confusing because... Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to say 63. There we go. Oh my word. So it was Denmark. It was the Danish flag, not the Swedish flag. Looks like it was in Copenhagen there. And it was 1909, so that was an awful guess on the year. My word. Okay. Now, this could be something a little bit more... It's obviously more recent, but how recent? Oh, dear. I'm really not sure here. I'm really, really not sure. Obviously, I'm thinking Middle East here. Oh, my, this is tough. I'm going to go on the border of Iran and Iraq just for a guess. And I'm going to go for 2002. I've really got no clue, though. Okay, it was 2011, and it was... Do you know what I was thinking, Libya? Because of the green sash, because Libya used to have just a plain green flag. Flipping heck. Poor score here. This round is descending into absolute... Okay, I was going to say it was descending into absolute poorness, but actually, sorry, I realise you can't see the score up there. There we go. That is now better. It's not going to be a top score today, nowhere near it, of course. But I do know this location. So that flag is Slovenia. That is the Slovenian flag, which obviously helps quite a bit. Now, we've sort of had one of these before, haven't we? Now, where in Slovenia are we going to go here? It looks mountainous, doesn't it? Could be Ljubljana, couldn't it? Is this some sort of Olympics? And there's not much Olympic. I mean, this could be a real red flag, couldn't it? This could be a bunch of Slovenian supporters at a ski jump event, couldn't it? What's that say? Is that a sponsor? Ay. This game is tough. Okay, I'm going to go somewhere near the mountains up here. As for the year, I just don't know. I just don't know. There's really not a lot to go on here. I'm going to say 2010. It was 2015, and I was only 42 kilometres away. That's a solid 8,600 points there. So it was Slovenia. It wasn't a red herring. That's sort of in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? But 8,600 I will take. I've salvaged the round a little bit here. If I can get more than 8,000 here, then we're good. Now, this one looks familiar. Have I done this one before? If I have, I've got no memory of it. But I think this is, you know, when they sort of put their hands up to pretend they're pushing the Leaning Tower of Pisa. That's what I think this is. Yeah. So I'm going with that. So let's get into there quickly. Piso's up here. Here we go. So where is the tower? Where is the tower? Here we go. Now, we've got a little... Is that circle, that thing there? So is this guy sort of like here, pretending to push up the tower? Let's look at this dude's phone. Difficult to tell on there from that. Right. I think this could be quite recent, you know. Let's go something like 2019. There we go. It was 2017. I will take that. And I was only 81 metres away. A solid 9,798 points, giving me a final score of 33,215. I really did salvage that round in the last 2 rounds there. So that gives me hope for the next game. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Whew. Okay, again, I will copy this and we'll save it and put it in the description. You can play this one too. Here we go. You know, you get so confident and then it just hits you with a photo like that and you are done. Ah. That is a flag. And that looks like, to me, the Egyptian... Is it the... No, it's not the Egyptian flag, is it? Is that the Iraqi flag? It looks like the Iraqi flag. So, I think it is. So... Is this Baghdad? I don't know. Baghdad's way too built up for this. Somewhere on the outskirts of Baghdad. Somewhere like here or something. I don't know. On the outskirts of this little village. And then the year, I've got no clue. Something's telling me 2012, but that's probably miles off. Here we go. Oh, it was 2008. And I was only 247 kilometres away. It was not outside Baghdad. It was in the middle of pretty much nowhere. And I was 4 years out. But 8,500 is a very solid score considering I had no clue there. Very happy with that. Okay. Next one. Now we've got to look at the dress here. I mean, why is it doing this to me? This game. I mean, I don't... Is that Turkish? Or is it Russia? I don't know. I don't know enough about the Eastern Bloc. I really don't. You know what? I'm just going to have a go for Istanbul. This could be totally wrong. But I'm going to plonk it in Istanbul and I'm going to say 1979. Could be way off. 20 years off and 1,746 at 56 kilometres away. It was indeed Russia. It was Moscow. I'm not good with that language. I just don't know. And bad round. Let's get on from that one. And it's... Oh, dear. So this is clear. Right. Right. Is this... Surely this is Berlin. Berlin post-war. It's Berlin post-war. It has to be. It has to be, doesn't it? We'll try there and we'll say 52. Oh, it's 55. And it wasn't even Berlin. Oh. Posters campaigning for support during the Saar statue referendum in Saarbrücken, Germany. Ah. I was never going to get that. But still 8,500 points, so not bad. Okay. That is Obama. We know that. So in the... That has thrown me. The Czech Republic flag has thrown me. Dear, oh dear, why they do... Look, there's some Czech flags and there's some American flags. So either this is some sort of visit to the Czech Republic from Barack Obama, or it's in America and there's a Czech crowd. I think it's in the Czech Republic. And I think, yeah, I'm going to say Prague. And I'm going to say, so when was Obama in? It was 2012, wasn't it? So let's give him a couple of years to settle in. I'll place it there. We'll say 2014. Let's see how that fares. Here we go. Oh, it was 2009. Was 2012 his second stint? It must have been. 2000, I was 5 years off and I was only 467 metres away. 8,800 points. Another good round. So the potential to get 39,000 points here, which wouldn't be terrible. I think that's Spanish for exit. I think. No internet pages visible. This dude's got an Argentinian shirt and a UK shirt, a UK flag, an Argentinian flag on his shirt. Does that tell me that it's Argentina? Because they obviously, their first language is Spanish. Is this Buenos Aires? Is that a red flag? This guy's got Argentina, UK, and is that Russia? This guy's got USA. Yeah, that could. This woman's got Argentina, USA. Argentina is the common denominator here. So we're going to go with Buenos Aires in the hope that it is that. And we're going to go with, I mean, in terms of the year, not a clue. Not a clue. It looks fairly recent, doesn't it? All right, let's go with 2020. There we go. It was this year. And I was only 3 kilometres away. My word, it was Buenos Aires. Oh, if only I would have thought a little bit more about the year, that would have been a perfect score. That gives me 38,408. Very happy with that one after the start I made. So there we go. 2 games, 2 very different games. One started very poorly and finished well. One started pretty well and finished pretty poorly. So I'm happy with that. Let me know how you do in the comments on those 2 games. We're done for another Saturday session. Thanks so much as always for watching. I'm going to go and chill. See you later. Bye-bye.